What is up, everyone? Welcome back. It's the moment we have been waiting for. The drywall is complete, and we're going to transform this room into a construction zone and make it look a little bit more like a bedroom.
We're going to take these walls that are pretty white and make them totally white, and then we're going to later on make them pretty much white. But we haven't decided what color that pretty much white's going to be.
Yeah.
For now, we're going to put the primer on the wall. So
yeah, we've got all of the sanding and drywall done except for the bathroom and the utility room, but like we've mentioned, we're waiting for gas line to come in to town.
Still
before
isn't
we
here.
can do that. Let's start priming. Alright, it's looking pretty awesome in here. Really happy with how it's going. Just the first coat, of course, but the paint tray is empty now, so I think I'm gonna stop, take a lunch break. I pretty much got most of this wall here on the stairs done. There's just this top section that you can see right there. I'm really hungry. And I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm going to go take a lunch break. So luckily for us, our friend Allie is in town, and she builds homes professionally, so I think we are in good hands this weekend. And she's happy to be working on her days off to help us out. So we've got her to drive all this way here to visit, and now she's working.
trusting your roller.
Yep.
320 grit.
Two coats of primer on. Now we're ready for paint. It's gonna be white. It's gonna be a huge transformation.
Now we get to argue which tone of white we get to put in the walls.
Don't use that tone of white with me. All right, now we're gonna go for a drive up the mountain, show Allie our little area that we hang out in, and we'll bring you along as well.
Should have brought my snowboard.
Hopefully.
I have to go up there. Not with the Jeep, that's for sure.
We're at the end of the line. We don't have any tools for getting stuck, so we're gonna walk a bit. We did see a baby moose, but I wasn't quick enough to pull out the camera, and we didn't really want to chase it down and stress it out, so we let it run off. But it was very small and adorable. Now we're just reminding ourselves the joys of winter.
Hi.
All right, Allie and I spent the morning sanding, triple checking, quadruple checking everywhere with drywall mud. There's a couple spots we did have to put more mud on, so those are drying, but I think we are confident enough with everywhere else that we can start priming, and we do need to run into town to grab some paint rollers, but otherwise I think between the two of us we can probably get the first coat done, and then the hot tub is going, so we will most definitely be enjoying a wood-fired hot tub this evening. So I think we're gonna run into town, grab some paint rollers, and then we will see you back here for painting, priming. Back from town, got some lunch, got some supplies. We ended up getting a paint sprayer instead of rollers because we're gonna have a fair bit of painting to do on the exterior of the house, so I figured might as well just invest in that tool now because it'll make this much easier. So looking forward to learning how to use it. Apparently it's very easy and it's 4 times faster, so that is good in my books.
I do think, absolutely, this is the best way to do this.
We had a 5-gallon bucket of primer, and that was just enough to finish the house, the main living areas. We had to open up the bucket to scrape out the last little bit just to get this little section, but we did it. I'm so excited. Looks incredible. Can't wait to get the plastic off the windows down there and let the light in. So you'll notice that there is some green tape up on the walls, and those are just the areas that need more sanding. I just put mud on there, so it needs to dry out and be sanded before we can paint on it. So otherwise, we are all good. I can tell you this, I do not like this color of white. So we will be picking a different white to put on. Back out here this morning, trying to wrap up the last little bit of sanding in the few spots that were drying yesterday. So I've got around the big picture window done. I've got over by the kitchen cabinets, and then I've got a couple spots over by the door as well. So yeah, very close to wrapping that up, and then I can paint over those with the primer, and then we will be done, ready for paint. Well, that wraps up the priming everywhere, except for the bathroom and the utility room, but I'm really happy with that. I will be honest with you, drywall's not perfect, but what can you do? We are not professionals. This was our first time doing it, so I did pick up some stuff to fill in any holes that you can just put on top of the paint to kind of make a repair. So I'll probably be doing that before we start painting with the final color, but I think it'll be okay. I'm just gonna go with that because we are done with this project, and now that it's primed, we can't really do anything else. I am going to wrap up the video here, and we will see you in the next video for painting, I believe. Maybe gas line if we're lucky, but have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.